Hello, I am Jen Berger with the American Parkinson's Disease Association. I'm here in St. Louis where we are getting ready. We have a full room today. I love it. We're getting ready to do a level 2 strength and cardio class where we are going to work on 3 Cs today, y'all. We're going to do compound strength exercises. We're going to do core work and we're going to do some cardio. So we're kind of all over the page here. So we're going to kind of be putting those weights down or picking them up, putting them down. So you do need weights if you are at home. I also ask that you have a chair just in case. We may actually be using, no, we won't use the chair unless you want it. We may use it for stability. So have a chair with you. Let's see what else. If at any point in time you need to take a break, you have a pause button on the device that you are working out with me on. You can just hit that. I promise I'll be right there, right where you left me when you come back. I think that's it. Did I cover it all? We cannot pause it here. No pausing. We got work to do. I have a friend here in the front that I may be moving to the back of the room here shortly. Just kidding. All right, here we go. We got a full house today, so let's go ahead and get this party started. You can set those weights down. We're going to start first by getting those bodies warmed up. So we'll start with those 2 deep breaths, in through that nose, exhaling it out through the mouth. And let's go right here. Big breath in all the way up. Y'all know I love these breaths. Exhale it out through your mouth. That's why we do them over and over and over again. I want this to be something that you put in your wheelhouse on those days when you just need to take a couple deep breaths. Exhale it out through your mouth. Standing with those feet hip width apart, we're just going to roll those shoulders back. You all know I keep my warm-ups and my stretching pretty much the same every time we show up together, and that's just because I want to make sure it's something that you can do without me. It's a great way to warm those bodies up, even on those days that you don't work out. A couple big shoulder rolls back. All right, we'll keep those arms nice and long by our side. Let's go ahead and rotate those wrists a little bit. Again, range of motion. Anytime we can work on that range of motion, even in our stretching, we will do that. Arms nice and long by our sides. Now we're just going to take that head and neck and turn it from side to side. With every rotation, we'll get a little bit further into it. Side to side here. All right, let's come right back to center and let's go chin to chest. And then all the way back. Chin to chest. And all the way back. One more, chin to chest. And all the way back. All right, pulling those shoulders back, standing straight up. We're going to hinge at that waist, reach for each other, long pushes, reaching long arms, and then taking it back and squeezing those shoulder blades. Push and pull. Let's go. Push. And pull. Push. And pull. A couple more here. Push. Just getting those bodies warmed up. Some of us are already warmed up. I want to make sure those bodies are ready to do some work. Let's do one more here. Push. And pull. Standing up now, let's put those hands on those hips. We're just going to start rotating through that waist now, waking up that midsection right here, side to side. We did that head and neck before, and now we're doing that whole body, twisting at that waist, warming up that midsection. Couple more here. All right, coming right back here to center. Let's go ahead and just start tapping through those heels. We'll just warm up those legs a little bit. So 3 C's, that's what we're doing today. 3 C's, compound strength, core, which kind of focuses a lot on balance, and then cardio. Let's add some arm swings here. Working those opposites if you can. Perfect. So compound strength means we're going to get strong up top and in our legs at the same time. We're working those legs and arms at the same time. All right, let's pick up that pace just a little bit, starting to let that heart muscle know that we're doing some work with it as well today. We got some cardio pushes in between our strength sets. Let's go ahead and march it out right here. Marching it out. So we can increase the intensity with these by picking up that pace a little bit or increasing those knee raises, or like my friend Borden does, walking around the room here, whatever works. We got lots of space. At least on this side of the room, we have lots of space. It's a full house. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we warmed up. There's water at the back of the room if anybody needs any water. Go ahead and grab your weights. First exercise of each set is going to incorporate those weights. So go ahead and grab those weights. Arm exercise is going to be a bicep curl. We're going to add a heel raise, so it just looks like this. So as we curl up, we're going to come up on those tiptoes and then come right back down. And be careful. Yes, Jim hurt his toes once. He really bothered his toes going up on those tiptoes. So if it bothers your toes at all, just take that heel raise out of it and just do those bicep curls. Thanks for that reminder. Good reminder. All right, otherwise, we're going to focus on a little bit of balance, focusing on strengthening the back of those legs as we come up on those tiptoes and then doing that curl at the same time. So our magic numbers today are 16, 12, and 8. So we're going to start with 16. All right, we ready? Let's go. 1, nice and slow. 2, 3, again, modification would be taking that heel raise out of it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keeping those elbows tucked in. 10, 11. Make sure somebody else is counting. Remember, I'm not a very good counter. You got it? Thank you. 13, 14, 15. I'm an awful counter. That's why I only go to 16. All right, let's go ahead and set those weights down. Remember I said we're going to be setting them down and picking them back up. So we're going to couple these compound strength exercises with some core work. So this one, it has a little bit of a balance component. So if you need to put that chair in front of you or you want to stand by it for a little added stability, you can. All we're going to do is we're going to raise one leg at the same time that we raise out the opposite arm. All right, so we're practicing those opposites. So if that left leg comes straight, that right arm goes out. We'll come right back to center and alternate on the other side. So if you're using, you know what, let's do 8 and 8. Because we're using chairs, let's do 8 and 8, all right? So we'll do 8 on one side and then 8 on the other. That way we can switch around on those chairs. All right, we ready? Let's go right here, nice and slow. Up and back to center. 2. Now I'm going to keep these slow. I want us to challenge that balance. 3, 4. I just almost fell over. 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, check those legs out. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So that other leg comes up, opposite arm. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great work. Shake those legs out. 16. Next is 12. Let's grab those weights. We'll go 12 on those curls and heel raises. Every time we revisit an exercise, we cut our repetitions down. All right, shoulders back, arms nice and long by our side. Remember, we're adding that heel raise with that curl for 12. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, going to 12, 9, 10, keep it slow, 11, and 12. Great work. Set those weights down. We'll go 6 and 6 now. on those leg extensions and lateral raises. Before each round of exercises, make sure we're pulling those shoulders back, really opening up that chest, working on that posture. All right, we ready? Let's go. 1, remember it's opposite side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same thing on the other side. We ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Keep those tummies tight. 4, 5, and 6. Great work. Shake it out. One more set of those. Our third magic number was what? 8. 0, not 0. Not 2, not 0. 8. Going back to those curls with heel raises. Are you ready? Shoulders back, nice and slow. Let's go. You good, David? Curling up and back down. Curl up and lower. You guys are going to make sure I do not lose count, aren't you? All right, last one here. Up slow and down. 4 and 4 on those lat raises and leg extensions, and then we'll get that heart rate up. All right, we ready? So arms out, leg forward. You can do these seated or standing, shoulders back. Let's go. 1. Let's slow this down even a little bit more. Let's go 2 and down. Let's go 3 and down. Let's go 4 and down. Nice work. Good job, Linda. Other side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great work. In between each of those strength and core sets, we're going to incorporate a little bit of cardio. All right, I'm going to give you your choice on these. We'll have 3 rounds, no longer than 30 seconds. You can march right here. You can jog, or if you really feel like it, you can run right in place. It's 30 seconds. You can do these seated or standing. If you're walking, if you're doing that march, I really want intentional high knees with big arms. I want you to get that heart rate up in that 30 seconds. All right, are we ready? 30 seconds. We're going to do it 3 times. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go right here. If you set your weights on the floor, just make sure you know where those are. Come on. 30 seconds. This is where we get that heart rate up. I'm going to give you time to let it come down on the other side. Stick with me here. You can also do big arm swings here if you want. That'll help get your heart rate up a little bit. Stick with me here. We got 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we got 30 seconds to work, 10 seconds to rest. We'll go through it 3 times. All right, seated or standing. All right, how did that feel? Think about that on round 2. You ready? In 3, 2, and let's go right here, 30 seconds. You got it. Listen to that body. Do you have more to give? Do you need to take it down a little bit? Remember, we got 3 rounds of this. 15 in, 15 to go. Come on, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it down. All right, during this cardio, I want you to need this 10 or 15 seconds. I'll give you a little bit more time after our 3rd round to really let that heart rate come down. The only way to strengthen that heart muscle is to challenge that heart rate. All right, here we go. Last 30 seconds. Let's go right here. You guys get a little bit longer of a break on the other side of this. You get to grab a drink. 15 in, 15 to go. Come on, stick with me. Keep this pace for the last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1. Nice work. Woo! Remember those breaths we practiced in the beginning, those deep breaths? If you need those to bring the heart rate down, now's the time to use them. In through the nose, out through the mouth. I have extra water in the back if anybody wants it. We'll go right into set 2. All right, are we ready? We're going to pick up those weights. Our magic numbers are what? 16? 12 and 8. Perfect. 16, 12, and 8. So we're going to start with that 16. All right, we're going to do overhead press, but I'm going to give a modification if pushing those weights up over your head bothers your shoulder. You can go ahead and just push them out right here. You can also do a front raise if you want to do that, all right? Those are your choices. All right, so what we're going to do, though, is we're going to widen that stance, whether you're seated or standing. We're going to widen the stance on those. We're going to go back to that toe raise with that over. You know what? No, let's do this. Let's do a squat, a wide leg squat to overhead press. So with those weights on those shoulders, wide leg, we're going to sit back into it into a light squat. And as we come up, we're going to press those weights up overhead for 16. Now, again, if you're pressing, you can go squat and press forward too. All right, I'll give you 1. We have 15 to go. Let's go. Squat and 2, nice and slow. Squat, 3. Squat, 4, nice and slow. Squat, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try to get those arms as straight out or up as we can. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Great work. Set those weights down, relax those shoulders, shake them out a little bit. Magic number is still 16 for this next exercise, but we're going to work some core work. So we're going to do rainbow arms, for lack of a better description. Our arms are going to go up and over. We're really working that range of motion on those shoulders. We're going to meet that knee, so it looks like this. Just like this. Coming down on that opposite knee. All right, nice and slow. We're working that balance. Do that seated or standing. Perfect. All right, we ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, going to 16, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Don't bring that knee up as high if you feel like you can't keep your balance. Was that 16, Diana? 16. All right, shake it out. So a couple modifications on that. First off, don't bring that knee up as high. The other option is to just do a toe tap. So right here. So you're still shifting that weight from side to side, but you're not challenging that balance quite as much. All right, you ready, Linda? We got to go back to 12. You good? Let's grab those weights. We're going back to those 12 overhead press coming out of that wide leg squat. Wide leg, weights on those shoulders. 12's our magic number. Let's go. Squat. 1, 2, 3, or else you can take them out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Set those weights down. Y'all, it's getting warm in here again. So I turned off the heat, but it's still a little warm in here. So if you need to take breaks, take breaks. All right. In about 5 minutes, I'll open the doors just a little bit too. All right. What are we doing next, Hyman? Oh, we're doing the rainbow arms. Yes. Rainbow arms up to those knees for 12. All right, nice and slow. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Remember, you can toe tap it. 4, or bring that knee not up quite as high. 6, 7, nice and slow. 8, challenging that balance. 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, shake it out. We only have one more set of those, 8 and 8. So grab those weights. All right, wide leg stance. Weights on those shoulders, whether you're pushing up or pushing out for 8. Let's go. Squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Set those weights down. One more time on those rainbow arms. 8 left here, and then we'll get to our second round of cardio. All right, we ready? All right. Here we go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great work. Second round of cardio. Same thing. 3 rounds of 30 seconds. Getting that heart rate, bringing it back down. You can do this seated or standing. Jumping jacks. Seated or standing. So you can be here. You can be modified here. You can also do both of those modifications in the chair. All right, are we ready? 30 seconds of work. We'll rest for 10. Make sure your weights are someplace where you're not going to jump on them. All right, we ready? Let's go right here, 30 seconds. Make sure you're getting those arms and legs out. Big range of motion on those hips and those shoulders. It's only 30 seconds, and this is intended to get that heart rate up. Stick with me here. 10 seconds left. Big arms, big legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it out. Let that heart rate come down a little bit. We got 2 more rounds of that. All right, 2 more rounds of that, 30 seconds. Think about how you felt on that last one. Can you give a little bit more? Do you need to pull back a little bit? Listen to that body. All right, 30 seconds. And let's go right here. Again, lots of modifications on this. Keep those arms and legs nice and big. "15 seconds left. Stick with me. Come on, 10 left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. One more set of those, and then we get our second big break. All right. Get nice and toasty up in here. Are you ready? You ready, Diana? 30 seconds of work. Let's go right here. Those of you at home, you can do those here. You can take them here. You can also do any of them seated. Totally up to you. You can mix it up. I just want you to get that heart rate up. I want you to need this break on the other side. 15 seconds left. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Let that heart rate come down a little bit. Grab a drink. Over halfway done. There is more water in the back if anybody needs it. All right, are we good? All right, when you're ready, grab your drink. Grab your drink. Grab your weights. I know. It was a rest. And did you enjoy it? It was a nice quick rest. All right. We're already over halfway done with class, Linda. We got this. Come on, let's go. We got it. We're going to widen the stance on those legs again. Our arms are going to be doing a little something different. And we're actually going to take those feet out a little bit, or those toes out. So we're going to point those toes out just a little bit. Wide stance. Those weights are going to start right here. We're going to squat, that plie squat into an upright row. It looks like this. Squatting down. Now, as we come up, we're zipping up that coat, just like that. See where my elbows are? We're leading with those elbows. I don't want to hear. We're leading with those elbows, zipping up that coat for 16. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. If these squats start to bother your knees a little bit, you can take and decrease that range of motion. Don't go down as far into that squat. Where are we? Whoa, I had 7, 8, and 9 all at one time. And I'm not asking you, Rod. All right, where are we next? Oh, this is 11, Glenn? Close enough. Come on, Nance, help me out here. Where are we? 14. The only person I believe in this room is Dave. Because this is his first time with me here, and he's not going to lie. Maybe next time he might. Is that 16? All right, I'm following Glenn from here on out. Set those weights down. All right. Standing bicycles is what we're doing next. That's where we're just going to take and bring that elbow to that opposite knee and back up. Opposite knee. You can even start here if you don't want to start all the way up. Most important is I want you to come across that body. Let's everybody start here. And then we're just going to come across that body. Woo! Without falling down, Linda. All right, we ready? You weren't falling down. I was falling down. 16. Let's go. 1. Nice and slow. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have that chair if you need it for stability. You can also not bring that knee up as high. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right. What's our next magic number? 12. Grab those weights. We're going back to that wide leg plie squat where those toes are out a little bit. Now, what he didn't say, but I know I've said it a million times before, if at any point in time you need another break, or you need to have a seat, or you need a drink of water, you need to catch your breath, by all means, take it, okay? I won't pick on you too bad. No, I'm just kidding. All right, wide leg stance. Let's go right here for 12. Roll it up. Yes. I won't make you sing. We have sung, sang, sung. We have sang. What is it? Sang or sung? Sung. We have sung. Have. Anyway, once upon a time we did sing with this too. We actually sang it around, just for the record. What number are we on here? 13. David, I got my troublemakers on both ends of the room here. Wow. Thank you, Jim. Jim and Dave, that's who I am listening to. Diana, you're doing a great job too. Yes, you're welcome. All right, we're going back to those standing bicycles. Standing bicycles or seated bicycles. You can do the same thing seated. All right. We'll start in that end zone position with those arms. You don't need your weights unless you want them, Nancy. Coming across. Coming across that body. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Slow, slow, slow. 4. We're testing that balance. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, 8 left of each. That's all we got to get through. All right, I'm going to prop these doors a little bit. Marty, I'm going to crack this just a second. All right, I'm opening the door just for you, Diana. I don't know what kind of cross breeze we're going to get, but we're going to try it. All right, what are we on? We're on 8. We got to go back to those rows, right? All right. So grab those weights, widen that stance, toes out. Weights right here between your legs. We're going down and up for 8. Let's go. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great work. Set those weights down. Last of these standing bicycles for 8 as well, and then we'll be in our third round of cardio. All right, we ready? Arms up in that end zone position, coming across that body for 8. Let's go. 1, nice and slow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, shake it out. Third round of cardio right here. We're just going to do quick side steps. You can add that arm swing, so it's just this. You guys may need to spread out a little bit here. But we're going to do quick side steps, just like this. Quick side steps. All right, I'm not super as concerned about big. I know sometimes we do those side steps and I focus on big. Right now, I just want to get that heart rate up. So adding those arm swings into it will help get that heart rate up. All right, you're very graceful, Diana. All right, we ready? 30 seconds. Let's go right here. Right here. All right, so you guys know how you're feeling right now. You know what you have left to give. Quick side steps. Adding those arm swings gets that heart rate up a little bit. 10 seconds left. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up, roll those shoulders back. 1 round down, 2 rounds to go. We only got 1 set of exercises left after this. All right, we are well over halfway. All right, big side steps, big arm swings. You ready? In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go right here. Keep going. 20 seconds left. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Quick side steps. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it out. Roll those shoulders back. All right, open up those chests. 1 more round of those. Then we're on our final set of exercises. All right, we ready? In 3, 2, and let's go right here. Ten seconds. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab a drink. We are on our final set. All right, we're so close, Linda, so close. Are you tired today? As tired as this makes you, it's definitely going to make you feel better after, I promise. Right, Glenn? All right, grab those weights. 16, 12, 8. 3 rounds of our cardio. And that'll probably be it. I don't even know that we'll have time for a grand finale. All right. Grab those weights. Ready? Hip hinge to tricep kickback. Looks a little something like this. Feet are hip width apart. We're going to hinge at that waist. Kick those triceps back or those weights back. And then we're going to stand straight up. All right, I'm going to add that hip hinge in there. All right, 16. Let's go. Hinge. Kick it back. And up. Hinge. 2. Hinge. 3. Keep that tricep kickback slow. 4. 5. Just tipping forward at that waist. 6. Squeeze those triceps on the way back. Squeeze. 8. 9. Way to really stand up nice and tall out of that hinge. 10. 11. 5 more. Come on. Kick it back. 3 more. Come on. Hinge. Kick back. And up. Last one. Hinge. Kick it back. And up. Nice work. We're splitting this one with slow single stand movements. Basically, what we're going to do is we'll stay on the same side. We'll stay right arm, left leg. All right. So we're going to work opposites. And it's just going to be a slow march kind of. It just looks like this. We're just going to go up and right back down. Let's alternate. Let's alternate because we can. If you need that chair for balance, you can just stand behind it. Let's alternate that movement for 16. All right, nice and slow. Let's go. 1. Other side. 2. Nice and slow. 3. We're challenging that balance. 4. 5. 6. Slowing it down. 7. 8. 9. 10. Keep going. 13. 14. 15. And 16. 12 and 8 left. Grab those weights. 12 and 8 left. Going back to those tricep kickbacks, y'all. We're so close. We're so close. All right, standing straight up with those shoulders back because all we're doing is tipping forward at that waist, not rolling those shoulders forward, just tipping forward at that waist. All right, let's go. Hinge. Kick it back. And up. Hinge. 2. Up. Hinge. 3. Up. Hinge. 4. Squeeze those triceps on the way back. 5. 6. 7. Going to 12. Hinge. 8. 9. 10. Hinge. 11. Last one. Hinge and 12. All right, stand it up. It's getting hotter by the second in here, so please listen to those bodies, all right? Or am I the only one who's getting toasty? Toasty. All right. Slow single stand movements here, all right? Here we go for 12. 1, 2, 3. Keep working. 4. I'm going to grab this fan real quick. 5, 6, 9, 11, and 12. All right, all we got left to do is 8. We got 8 of each. We got our last 90 seconds of cardio, and then we're stretching it out. All right, so 8 and 8. Sorry, people at home. Wouldn't be a class if I didn't pull my microphone off. All right, we ready? Weights nice and long by our sides. 8 of them. Let's go. Hinge. Kick it back. And up. Hinge. Back. Hinge. 3. Come on, let's make those triceps work. 4. 5. 6. 2 more. Come on. 7. Last one. 8. Woo! Set those weights down. We are not coming back to those weights, so do not worry about that. We don't need those. We can put those away. One more time on those single leg stands for 8. Are we ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can challenge yourself by bringing that knee up higher. 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, shake it out. 90 seconds of work. That's all we got left. Player's choice on this one. All right, player's choice. You have 3 options. That march, sprint, or jog, those jumping jacks, or those quick side steps. 3 rounds of them. You can do one of all 3. You can do all 3 of them same. You can do 2 and 1. I don't care. All right, but what I want you to be thinking about when you pick this is what made me work the hardest. All right, what was the most challenging? Not what was the easiest, but what was the most challenging for me? Because all we got left is 90 seconds. All right, we ready? In 3, 2, and let's go. Right here, 30 seconds. 30 seconds of movement. We got 10 seconds to catch our breath in between. Like I said, if you want to do all 3, you can do all 3 too. It's up to you. I just want us to challenge those hearts one more time by getting those heart rates down and bringing them right back down. 15 in, 15 to go. Stick with me. Come on. All the way to that 30th second in 3, 2, and 1. 1 down, 2 to go. 60 seconds of work. That's all we got left. We're stretching out in our chairs today. All right, that's a bone. Well, we do that a lot, but that's what you have to look forward to. All right, so 1 minute of work, 2 bouts of 30 seconds. In 3, 2, and let's go right here. 30 seconds. Pushing through it. You got it. Be aware of where you are. I think everybody looks pretty safe with their weights. Stick with me. Halfway. Come on. We are so close to being done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more time. That's all we got left. 30 seconds. All right. Remember, a great way to bring that heart rate down are those big breaths in through that nose, exhaling it out through the mouth. 30 seconds of work. All right. Look at your partner. Say, you can do this. Thank you. Let's go right here. 30 seconds. Come on. This is it. 30 seconds. This is where you push. This is where you see that finish line. You see your friends at the end of the finish line cheering you on, waiting with you, waiting for you with a beer in their hand, right? Isn't that what you usually do after a good race? Yes. Yes, Bill? Yes. Come on. 10 seconds. A banana and a beer. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Walk it out for me for just a second. Let the heart rate come down. And then go ahead and have a seat in your chair. We're going to stretch it out. Nice work. Nice work. We did it. Have a seat when you're ready. Watch those weights. All right. Woo. It's lunchtime, right? It is lunchtime. Let's go ahead and stretch these bodies out. Everybody extend that right leg out for me. Pull that toe towards you. We're going to switch it up a little bit, and I just want you to take that toe and move it out and back in right here. As that leg is nice and straight, just take that toe and move it out and back in. Small movement. All right, now let's hinge at that waist and reach for that toe. Nice big stretch in the back of those legs. Uh-oh, here comes my singers again. All right. Oh, nice big stretch. Let's hug that leg in. Oh, give me some big ankle rotations here. All right, same thing on the other side. Extend that leg out. Pull that toe towards you. And before we hinge, reach for that toe, let's just take that toe out and in. All right, now let's hinge and reach for that toe. Anybody have any big plans for the snow day tomorrow? What'd you say, hunker down? Man, I'm sure counting on it. If it's not a snow day, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. Not as disappointed as my kids, but I'd be disappointed. The what? Yeah, oh, totally. All right, pull that leg up and rotate at that ankle. We haven't had any. We just haven't had any. All right, now we're sitting straight up in that chair. We're going to use the arms of those chairs or the leg if you don't have an arm on that chair. And we're just going to turn that body and look over your left shoulder. Big, big rotation. I want you to hold it there. Remember, where those eyes go, that body will follow. So really look over that shoulder behind you. Continue breathing. We'll come back to center and do the same thing on the other side. All right, come back to center. Let's stretch out those arms a little bit. So open up those arms. We'll take that right one across that body, left one up and under, and just hug it in right here. And then rotate that wrist for me a little bit. You guys did an awesome job today. We kept it a moving. Open that up. We'll do the same thing on the other side. And then rotate that wrist for me a little bit. Are you out of steam, Linda? Linda's out of steam. All right, let's roll those shoulders back a little bit. All right, we're going to finish with some big neck rotations. This is where we'll finish up before our last two deep breaths, all the way around, making the biggest circle you can with that head. Big rotation. And then come back to center. Let's finish with two deep breaths, in through that nose, out through that mouth. These are the best breaths of all because it means we're that much closer to being done. Inhale in, and when you can't any longer, exhale it out through your mouth. I should hear those exhales. I love it. One more time, in through the nose, all the way up. Big stretch up top. And then exhale it out through your mouth. Right and left hand together, my friends. We did it. Nice work. Nice work. Those of you at home, have a great day. All right, friends, we did it. Nice work.